Time now for the voice of the land on the Big Play Network with your hosts, Kevin Arnold and Always Positive Jay.
One thing that the Crunch are doing is they're partnering with Cleveland Professional Soccer, the organization trying to bid for an NWSL team. That is the Women's Professional League. That is the top league in women's sports, like where the top players play is here in the United States. Now, there are teams like Manchester United has a women's squad, Chelsea, Real Madrid, like all of these big name teams, but it seems like a lot of the big time players that you always hear about, always talked about in Women's World Cups seem to be here in the professional ranks here in America, but also overseas as well. So there's a little bit more balance between the leagues, I would say, in the women's game, which is great to see. You want to see excellence at all levels and at all clubs. But the Crunch have partnered with Cleveland Professional Soccer. I would love to see if there's a way we can partner with them as well to get the word out there. Make sure you check out, go ahead and search Cleveland Pro Soccer. They are trying to bid for a women's professional team. We have MLS Next, which is kind of I would say the third tier of the MLS League developmental part of the league. We have an MLS Next team coming to Cleveland in 2025. On the men's side, we definitely want a women's team. I think this town would definitely support that. So get more information. Let's bring a professional women's soccer team here. And my highlight for National Women's and Girls in Sports Day. Yesterday, I had a chance to go back to my alma mater. It's a different building, so it's not my actual alma mater anymore. All three school buildings have been torn down. They've combined all into one at Wycliffe. And a very nice facility. But a junior that I coached in soccer, but also had a love for basketball. And we'd always, when I was coaching.
I saw this on Twitter.
We were always talking about shoes. Like she was always really into shoes and saw the shoes I was coaching.
She's a sneakerhead like you.
Yeah, so she was getting into that. So it was like a fun little connection that we had. And as I worked with her and her family. Now a junior in high school, Ava Gabriel set the program record in points. 2 free throws last night set the record, and then she scored points after that. So it's 1,139 points and counting. I didn't see her official total last night to give you the official where it stands now, but she is the program leader in points, and she's only a junior. Still games left in her junior season and a whole senior season left to go. She's past the 1,000-point mark. I'm sure she'll get past the 1,500-point mark before she's all said and done, and going to set a mark that is going to be difficult for people to catch. The last time this record was broken was 2019. So it's only been 5 years since that record was broken. I have a feeling she's going to set a mark that is going to take a little bit longer than that for someone to beat, but there is plenty of talented players and student athletes.
Things with people like her.
You never know.
You inspire also younger girls below you that are going to come up and beat your records. And that's a compliment to your greatness.
And the amount of young kids, young girls that were there, that are younger than her, they got a chance to see that. Mm-hmm. And how as soon as she scored that point,
it's
the team
inspiring.
Immediately came off the bench, and she's she's a shy kid. She's she's not one that wants the spotlight. But the spotlight was on her, and the team was all around her. And you can see how much she means to her team, not just as a player, but as a person. And it stems from the great people that her parents are, her entire family and friend group are.
Great former coaches.
Yeah,
I said it. You can't say it.
Because I'm kind of the same way. It was just awesome to see. Awesome to have an opportunity to take that in. Didn't get a chance to see when she hit 1,000 points, but wanted to highlight Ava Gabriel and all of the women and girls in sports. They should be celebrated every day, and we will try to do a better job of doing that here on the show, but I wanted to make sure that we definitely highlighted it since it was an actual official day today.